because I didn't see your chair. So however you want to start is fine. We'll end up on the chair, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So however you like to ground yourself, center yourself, and sort of just let everything from before and that may come after, you know, have its place there while you take your place right here and now. Just allowing yourself to breathe in fully and sigh it back out. Breathing in so fully, so lovingly. And sighing, letting it just go. Everything just rolling right away. Keep it going however you like. The sighs can lessen, or you can do another big one. Make it your own, always. And then wherever you are, whatever's connecting with the prop or the mat, just let yourself feel how your body is being held. You have that stability so that you can inhale and open and lengthen, accept, and you can exhale and let go. Take a moment to feel appreciation for whatever or whomever sings to you now. Accepting the gifts of love that come your way and sending out your love. Learning unconditional love. Unconditional love means keeping your heart open all the time. To do so, you may need to let go of the expectations you have of other people, of wanting them to be anything other than what they are. It means letting go of any need for people to give you things, act in certain ways, or respond with love. You may wait for other people to be warm and loving before you are, but unconditional love is learning to be the source of love rather than waiting for others to be the source. And although we love unconditionally, we can have those times or increase those times. We still have our boundaries and we still listen to ourselves, but we can send out love and initiate that. So let's say so one more inhale wherever you are. Exhale back out that love that is within you. And then slowly, if your eyes are closed, you can open them. If you're on the ground, you're both seated, awesome. We can just start to see where I am today. Yeah, let's just do what we usually do, is kind of getting our sitting bones nice and grounded equally on the chair. So if that means you want to sort of lift or pull back your skin and muscle behind you, go ahead. And then starting to just moving from the lower body here, the lower torso, so your pelvis. You can even put your hands like on your hip bones here if you want, just to kind of see how maybe you can start the movements forward and backward like mini cat-cow, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling forward, exhaling, carving out the lower torso here, your abs. And then certainly move your hands to where comfortable with your shoulders still softening down the spine, away from your throat. And you're just feeling that inhaling and that exhaling, moving from this area. Starting to bring some blood flow here, a little more. Enjoying your breath. Feeling that little rolling on your sits bones or sitting bones, whatever you'd like to call them. A lot of time this just helps so much with lower back pain, just even doing this. And then start to slow it down and make it less, so a little less deep in terms of how big the range of movement is. Until you start to feel both sitting bones pretty evenly grounded into your chair. And you can feel where your spine feels tall and straight. And those lower core muscles are engaged. You can feel that you're not, it's strong there. It's holding you up, helping to hold you up. Let's take the hands, bring them to the, oh, actually not yet. Let's not do that yet. Sorry, I have things, but you know me. So here we go. Let's go into the next level again. Let's go up a little higher. So now the hands can come to the knees. We'll move up the spine. We'll inhale, bring the heart up to the sky and forward. Chin can lift a little bit if you'd like, or a lot. Arching the back. Exhaling, chin drops. Midsection carves out. Again, inhaling, it's like the seated cat-cow. Enjoying the movements, you're being able to notice your spine moving and getting some nourishment. You can go any pace that feels good for you. So if you want to go a little, feel some heat, a little more strongly, you can step it up, double time it. Really let yourself breathe. Maybe even hearing your sounds that your breath makes, right? Keeping you connected in this moment and the next and next. And then start to slow this down as well. Softening out of it in your time. Until eventually you come upright. Nice and tall, sitting bones both feeling the both sitting bones grounded. I easily come out of that and do my arch. So if you notice yourself doing it one direction or the other, just gently bring them back. Thinking about your shoulders being over your hips. Enjoying your breath. And then noticing, I heard a cue today that really worked well for me. My chin usually goes really high. Some of us do that, or some of us keep it lower than level. So see the occipital bones here in the back, those, if you touch those hard bones, usually were the ones we like to support when we're in Shavasana, especially in restorative yoga. Someone cued it to thinking about lifting those reaching up along with the crown of your head. And that really worked for me. It tipped my chin a little bit. So maybe it will feel good for you to think that. And then here we go. We're going to inhale the arms, bring them out to the sides, and then right to the shoulders. Inhale the heart up. Exhale the sitting bones back to grounding. Draw the shoulder blades down. Notice the lower core still being engaged, right? And then just slow side to side. So just going left, inhaling left. Let's do it together. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhaling left, exhaling right. And go only as far as your body allows you to. So no pain. So it might be very minimal. And once again, go with your own rhythm. You may want to feel like you need stronger today, faster. Go for it. Or slow it down. That's how I feel. And keep it going just a little bit longer, just enjoying this. And then start to slow it down. Until eventually you come back to your nice, solid, peaceful, neutral position here. We'll inhale the arms up over the head. Exhale, bring the palms together, right down to heart center. Thumb knuckles right between in the chest here in the center. Feeling that unconditional love surrounding you, coming from you. And then as you're ready, just exhale the hands back down. We're going to do a few shoulder shrugs and then move on to some more back work. So here we go. So we're going to inhale, shoulders come up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale as you drop them down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep your sitting bones going. Exhale, exhale. Keep going. A couple more. And then we'll take the hands back up to the shoulders and we'll just do a few shoulder circles. So inhaling, getting nice and tall. Exhaling, grounding as you come around with your sitting bones. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, think about lifting the back, the occipital bones, right, of your head. Still breathing and just enjoying all the new energy you're creating, the health, just by bringing that blood and oxygen to some places that may have been kind of stiff. When you feel comfortable transitioning, you can certainly move your circles in the other direction. And then starting to slow it down, keeping with your breath. Slowing it down to finally where you stop, pause, breathe, enjoy. And then exhale the hands back down to the legs. One more time, inhaling tall, up through the crown of the head. Exhale, chin to chest, let it go. Inhale, straighten the head back up. Exhale, chin to chest. Last one, inhaling tall. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale tall, arms come out, up to the sky. Engage your core and then palms together as you exhale down through heart center and right to your lap one more time. And this one I'm going to come back to another common one we did before. I found it very helpful. So hopefully you do too again. So we're going to feet are planted, toes forward, hip distance. Feel the groundedness, maybe the lengthening of the soles of the feet, right? We're going to inhale and bring the arms out to our cactus arms. So spread the fingers, keep the energy flowing, right? Moving. Find those sitting bones, how they ground, that little bit of core engagement, right? Nice alignment. And then breathe in as you're here. And then exhale, bring the forearms, elbows, and palms together in front. Squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring them together in front of your heart. Squeeze, draw your shoulder blades down. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. This time hold your squeeze or come back to it if you've let go. Heel toe your feet back together so your toes or whatever part of your foot is touching. Holding that squeeze, just holding the squeeze, breathing, but just engaging, squeezing. You can draw your shoulder blades back and down. Squeeze those arms. Breathe. And then exhale, hands to thighs. Ooh. Okay, last one. Here we go. Inhale the arms out and then cactus your arms. Find your nice alignment of your body, your spine, your engagement. Feet are together. Cactus arms. Little smile. Inhale nice and tall. Engage the back muscles. Exhale, this time squeeze your legs and squeeze your arms. Inhale, release, open. Exhale, squeeze your legs and your arms, legs too. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze the legs and arms, hands. Inhaling, open. Exhale, squeeze. If we're off, that's okay. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. You're squeezing as they open too, the opposite way. Inhaling. Exhale, squeeze the legs, the arms. Inhale, open. My goodness, this always affects me. And last one, squeeze. Start to slowly bring yourself down and out. Woo! Heel toe your feet back hip distance. And then plant the feet. Inhale, arms up to cactus. And as you exhale, hinging at your hip creases, just coming halfway. Outer hip distance might be good for your legs if you're feeling not sturdy. Inhale up. Exhale halfway. Just not even halfway. It's before halfway. Inhale up. Exhale, just starting to fold strong through your torso. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. One more time, make it lovely. Inhale, tall. Open up. Exhale, partially fold. And then exhale again. The next time, arms come down. Head drops, folding all the way over and down the legs. Let it go. Breathe. Soften the shoulders, the eyes, the jaw. Let it go. With the next inhale, start to walk your hands up. Come halfway this time, reaching the elbows back, hugging the arms close to the body. Exhale, fold. Let it go. Drop. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Halfway, elbows hug in and back. Keep on breathing, coming all the way up till those sitting bones can reconnect with your chair. Woo. Let's inhale nice and tall. And then as you exhale, start to walk your right hand over to the left leg. The left hand comes behind you somewhere. Get nice and tall, grounding both sitting bones. Inhaling, lifting the back of the head, the top of the head. Exhaling, starting to open your heart to the left. Inhaling and exhaling, seeing if the shoulders can feel kind of straight, like a nice line, and a similar height. Again, the twist just goes as far as feels right now. With this next inhale, grow a little taller, and slowly, gently keeping that height, exhale out. Ooh. Second side, inhaling tall, grounding your sitting bones. Exhaling, starting to walk your left hand to the right leg, right hand behind your hip somewhere. Just making your way slowly. So with the inhale, getting tall, opening up. Exhaling, starting to twist somewhat. See if you can open the shoulders, smile through the collarbones. My head doesn't feel good turning, so I'm not. The next inhale, get tall, breathe open. Exhale, slowly, with care, come back around. Inhale, nice and tall, hands to the thighs. Exhale, folding slowly over, all the way forward, letting go. You can turn your head or move it up and down a little, just letting the neck release. Coming back to feeling the 3 dimensions of your breath, how it goes all through you. And then as you inhale, walk your hands back up. Ooh, come up straight. We're gonna go to, wow, we have lots of time. This is awesome. Let's do some, get our glutes and outer hip here. So we'll inhale, exhale. A nice, beautiful posture as you begin to lift the right leg, flex those toes, engage them. And then as you exhale, start to bring the knee out to the right. You can use your hand, bring that ankle over the left, above the left knee on the thigh here. And then feel if like one hip's way forward and see if you can scooch so those sitting bones are back in line. Inhale nice and tall with the heart. And as you exhale, feel those hip creases, the fold starting to be from the upper body, hinging right at those hip creases. Keep your toes engaged to support the muscles around your knee. Think about like the back of your head being strong, the back of your neck, right? That you're reaching up to the sky a little bit so you're not feeling that strain. As you inhale, just let the body fill up the mind, kind of swish through a cleansing. As you exhale, and go as far as it feels right for you. You'll notice the sensation. It should not be painful. Inhale, start to use your core, your feet, your left foot, legs here to come all the way up. Slowly uncross. And then as you're ready, we'll bring that left knee up. Cross that left ankle as that hip begins to open up. Toes engaged. Inhale nice and tall, ground both sitting bones. Exhale, start to hinge forward. And so maybe it's like a little wave, like a little dance, a little bobbing, like without like pulsing purposefully, but like inhaling and feel yourself kind of rise and open. Exhaling, drop and ground. Inhaling, lengthening, opening, exhaling. You may come to the same places every time. You may feel like a tiny micro movement, deeper. Just noticing what you're feeling, what's happening. Gently inhale, lengthen nice and tall. Come all the way up. And as you softly, with care, uncross, exhale it down. Whew. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, soften. Here we go. So we're going to do one more thing that I found very helpful. You guys give me feedback on these if you'd like sometime. And that's coming back, putting the hands on the knees, or above the knees here, palms down. Getting your nice, beautiful posture with the sitting bones connected. Sending some love to yourself and to others. And then as you're ready, you're going to inhale. So drawing that core in and lifting that right knee up. As you exhale, push down on the hand as your knee is pushing up into the hand. One more time, inhaling. Exhale, step the foot down. Let's do it again. Let's inhale, lift the leg, push into it. Exhale it down. We're going to get a rhythm here. Inhaling, lift the knee, push into it. Exhale it down. Inhale, lift the knee, toes engaged. Exhale as you push together and then release. Inhale, lift the knee, hand to knee, knee to hand. Exhale, step it down. Inhale, lifting the knee, hand pushes to knee, knee pushes to hand. Exhale, step it down. Last one, inhale, push, engage. Exhale, step it down. Woohoo! All right, this time we're going to do a little variation of that. So inhale, lift, push the hand into the leg. And then as you exhale, start to straighten the rest of your leg out. Hugging those inner thighs toward one another. Let's just hold it. Bring the toes back to the nose. And slowly exhale, bring it down. Woo. Second side, here we go. Find your nice, beautiful position. Your sitting bones connecting, already engaging the core, shoulders draw down. Inhale, tall. Exhale, release the jaw, the mind. And as you're ready, left hand, left thigh. Inhale, lift the leg and push the two together. Exhale, step it down. Inhale, lift the leg, push the two together. Exhale, step it down. Lift. Release. Lift, push. Release. Lift, push. Release. We got this. Strong inhale, lifting and pushing. Exhale, release. One more time, make it good. Inhale, lift, push. Exhale, release. Last one as you lift it. Squeeze, like feel like you're zipping up the center of your body, and then exhale, straighten that leg. Toes reach back toward the nose. It's hard. I can't straighten it all the way on this side. Woo. And as you're ready, softly, gently, lovingly let that go down. Ooh, you can move your legs around a little bit. Here we go. Maybe a few cat-cows if need be. It's hard to stay engaged. All right, here we go. We're gonna walk that right foot over to the right. That thigh on the chair, the right thigh. Make sure you have some support up toward the edge of the chair. The left leg can be, you can make a right square, or you can start to take that left leg back behind you. And so notice that you're supported, you're pretty lined up, your hips, your feet. And then inhale, get nice and tall. Draw that left butt cheek kind of like under you. Ground through that right foot. Ground through the left foot. Maybe the toes turn in toward you a little bit if it's not feeling comfortable, if it's painful. And then as you inhale, start to open your heart, bring your arms out to the sides. Still facing the long edge of your mat for a minute. I'd like you to inhale, bring your arms a little bit forward, almost like you have a giant beach ball, so that your elbows are soft. And then inhale, lift the armpits and draw them back. Feel the engagement of your back body as you start to, again, breathe your way into extending your arms out. And if need be, flipping those palms of the hands down. Gently looking, straightening the arms, looking forward. Just a nice, soft, gentle gaze over the right fingertips, past them. Breathing nice and tall, reaching through the back fingertips, through the right fingertips, grounding the feet. With the next inhale, flip the right palm, reach through the fingertips as your fingertips extend up to the sky, left hand floats down. Keep going nice and tall, still grounding the bottom of your body. Reach from that hip bone, right all the way up to the fingertips, that sitting bone. Exhale your way right on back, warrior two. Inhale fully, bring the chin back, like the neck back. Exhale, soften the arms down to the legs. Begin to walk yourself, move yourself back into a nice forward neutral position. I feel this way more than when I do without the chair. I don't know about you. So here we go, ground that right foot, start to walk that left foot over to the left. And then you can stay right here, or you can start to walk that right foot back, coming into your warrior two, side two. So wherever you choose is wonderful. Just check yourself out, your alignment. Sort of like drawing your tailbone down. And then as you're ready, inhaling the heart open toward the long edge of your mat. Arms extend, breathing, Ground the feet. Feel your height, lifting the back maybe of that occipital bone. I love that one. And then softening the arms, bringing them forward a little bit, like a beach ball again. And as you're ready, starting to inhale the armpits up and draw them back. Keeping that engagement of your back muscles, starting to open the arms back out again. Straightening them. And then just softly flipping the wrists, the palms down. And here we go. So notice your knee and your ankle of your left foot lining up. Notice your soft gaze now, just coming to your breath. Foundation is strong, so you can breathe fully in, fully out. Almost like you're going to lift your bottom off this chair. Inhale, flip the left palm and start to reach through the fingertips as you draw like a nice rainbow over your head. Left arm reaches down, back. Keep your legs strong. As you're ready to exhale again, just softening that left arm down, forward, back to your warrior two. Breathing, softening the shoulders. Draw the chin in a little toward your spine, toward your right shoulder there. And then as you exhale, soften the arms. Heel toe your feet back to center. Holy cannoli. Hands to knees. Inhale the heart up. Exhale, scoop it out, chin to chest. Let's do one more. Inhaling. Heart comes up like a cow. Pose. Exhale, scoop it out, let it go. Inhale, back up to center. Bring your heels back a little bit, your feet back a little bit. You can use your hands or you can start to ground your feet. Inhaling, bringing yourself up to standing. And then as you are, we're going to take our chair and move it now so that the back of the chair, you can use the back of the chair to hold on to. Okay, and this time you can walk it out for a minute if you're feeling a little tight. Actually, why don't we do that? Bring your hands to the back of the chair, as wide as your shoulders if possible. Start to walk your feet back so that you can come into just a nice halfway fold, like a half fold here, like a forward fold, just letting yourself keep walking your feet back till you can feel that nice long arm, shoulder blades draw down the back, lifting of the armpits, right? Lifting of the back of the neck and head. And lifting the outer edges of your hands if you feel like they're falling in, just opening the shoulders here. And then exhale, start to bend the knees, walk yourself upright. Ooh, and then walk close to your chair this time so you can bring your hands to the chair, elbows to your side. And then grounding the feet, maybe rocking and rolling forward and back till you find your center again. Distributing the weight nice and equally on the bottoms of the feet. And then as you're ready, inhale nice and tall, draw your tailbone down toward the ground, draw your shoulder blades down the back. And then exhale, start to bring your right foot back and start to bend your elbows, kind of forward folding halfway over your chair now. Start to inhale, flex the right toes, start to let the right leg float up. You can have a soft bend in your standing leg. Lift those shoulders, just think like a cobra, right? When we have our our hands, palms down under our shoulders. Think about that kind of feeling with your back. Drawing the navel toward your spine. Your upper body can be taller than your lower body. And then think about just reaching through the heel of the right foot, pointing those hip bones down, and just feeling your warrior three from this position. A little too close. One more beautiful breath, just lengthening from head to heel. exhale, bring your right foot slowly down. Fun warrior 3, right? Okay. Second side, just breathe, enjoy. If you want to take a nice stretch, coming up again. Exhaling down, bringing the hands to the chair, elbows hug in, and starting to step those right toes back, like sliding those right toes back. Keeping the hips level, they like to kink out here, so if that means you need to step forward or backward from your chair a little, go ahead. As you exhale, you're starting to almost like a push-up on your chair, kind of, right? Folding in, I'm too far. And slow when you're ready, lifting, just letting that left leg glide back. For me, I tend to put my weight here on my toes of the right foot, so start to notice if you're doing that, it'll hurt your knee a little. Or your heel, think about that engagement as well. As you inhale, just like everything else, feel yourself getting a little longer and taller. Nourishing your body. As you exhale, the belly draws to the spine, the shoulder blades drop down your back, and maybe a bend in that right knee. Can you turn your hips facing the ground if they're not? Almost like someone could put something right there on your lower back and it wouldn't roll off. Or it wouldn't roll quickly anyway. Be with your breath, love your body here. Thanking it. As you're ready, inhale, get a little taller, start to bring yourself up, bending the knee a little bit or a lot. You got it. Woo-hoo. All right, this is awesome. We have time for the next one. So your chair is now just going to slide back so that you can come in front of the chair, but still on the mat so it's not slippery. Here we go. And so before we even go too far, let's just kind of forward fold, bring the hands to the chair, walk your feet back so you can feel like you have a straight straight back. It's not like rounded. You have some space to lengthen the spine. Draw your arms into the shoulder sockets, right? And then step that left foot back, toes down, right? Hip point faces down. And then with the inhale, as you lift that left leg, start to open the hip. So your toes are going to now come to the long edge of the mat and they're flexed. And start to feel your weight on your standing leg, on the heel too. I'm going to take a peek here. Exhale, turn, bring your hips around again, facing the floor and down. Woo, forward fold a little bit here, let it go. Woo. Inhale back halfway. Let's go to side 2. So grounding the left foot, drawing the shoulder blades down the back, belly draws into the spine. That likes to let go a lot, even a little. Inhale, start to glide the right toes back. As you exhale, you're opening the hip. You're opening those, starting from the hip, you're opening it to the right, the toes to the right. Maybe it doesn't come far, but you just feel that opening. As you're ready, softly bring the toes back toward the mat, hip point back toward the mat. So we're not pulling or kinking our back out, right? And then exhale down with the foot, little forward fold into your chair. Inhale, come halfway, and then all the way up, arms over the head. Exhale, hands to heart center. And so that's what we're really going to do. Our upper arm, as we open our hip, our lower body, it may come to the hip, it may come all the way up like a half moon that you've seen or we've practiced before, but where we go is where we go. So here we go. Inhale fully, really just enjoy it. Exhale, start to hinge at the hip creases, bring that right hand down. I like to, well, it's hard, you gotta play with it a little. Maybe grab this side of the chair here if that feels better for you. So it would look like that with my right hand. And then that right foot, so heel, notice your heel and your hip aligned, right? Inhale fully. As you exhale, you can even turn your toes out right here and start to slide them back. Pushing down on that right hand, pushing down on the left leg. Maybe lengthening is key here. That helps you feel a little stable. To bring that left hand up perhaps. You don't have to, again, it's a process. And we can stay right here and draw that left shoulder blade down the back. Easier to look down at your chair, like it's more stable. Maybe the left arm reaches up. From armpit to hip, just extending. Left toes energized. Whew. Exhale, bring the hips around before you flop down. So turn your whole hips around toward the floor, hand to the chair. Exhale, and let yourself forward fold here, on the chair, off the chair, anywhere. Inhale, you can start to walk your hands and body up, bend the knees to support the back, come on up. Go to side two. And so you kind of got a trial run on that one. So the left hand is now, you're just hinging at the hip creases, keeping your length. If you feel frightened, then just stay here and enjoy the process, the whole stages of getting there. And then grounding that hand, because you're gonna push down to rise tall, right? You can turn your right toes out now if that seems to work. You can come just to the fingertips of the right. Try, see what works better. Starting to bring that right heel in line with the left. Lengthening through that right leg, grounding the left foot, grounding, re-energizing. So grounding down to rise up. And maybe the heart starts to open here. Maybe this side is not opening as well. That's okay, you can come around and then come back up, hands on chair. Keep kind of opening and closing to practice. Or the hand might make it to the hip today, toes flexed, reach through the heel, reach through the crown of your head. Maybe the arm extends today, maybe not. And then breathing wherever you are, just enjoying that opening. I didn't say to come down, I was just trying to check you out to see if I could help you. Inhaling, that's okay, you come down. But if you're gonna come down, instead of just flopping down, sometimes that can pull you out of whack. See if you can bring your arm around, your toes, your hip around, and then step down. Let it go. This feels like a restorative pose D with the heads on the block. So your head can go on the chair if it's a nice height, or you can let it go and just let your head drop. Knees bent, if you'd like. Soften the jaw, let your insides and outside smile. You've done some really strong stuff. Inhaling, coming up, bend the knees if you like. Bring your hands to the hips to come up. Notice what works best for you. And then we'll move the chair back or keep it right here wherever you'd like. Well, actually, yeah, let's keep it. And then we'll sit down one more time. Inhaling fully, exhaling, softening. Let's take that left leg and cross it over the right knee, so knee over knee. Feel your sitting bones ground. And then as you inhale nice and tall, start to exhale, bring your right hand down outside the left leg, so crossing it over. And then the left hand can come back behind you again. So a nice little twist here. So inhaling tall. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Shoulder blades can come down the back. Ground the sitting bones. And with the next inhale, grow a little taller. Keep the height as you exhale around and over. Ooh, step the left foot down. Breathe the right leg up, crossing it, grounding the sitting bones again. Ground them, feel the lower abs engaged. Inhale, tall. Exhale, start to walk your right hand over somewhere to the outside of, the left hand over to the outside of your right leg. Start to open the heart over to the right. Back to the soothing sound of your own breathing. Feel your shoulders just reach away from the neck. Next inhale, nice and tall. Softly keeping the height, unwinding back to center. Woo. Let's bring the right knee in toward the chest. Hands can come around to shin. Keep your sitting bones grounded. Exhale it down. Woo. Let's do the same with the left knee. Left knee comes in to the chest. Exhale it down. Ooh, one more time. Inhale up, heart reaches up. Exhale, forward fold, slow and steady. Let it go all the way down. Release. A little ragdoll. Chin to chest. Let it go. And then as you inhale, chin to chest, let's round up, walking the hands, just vertebrae by vertebrae coming up. Head coming last. And bring the heels back a little bit again. Ground your feet, inhale, come on up. And then we'll set up for our Shavasana. So if you have your blankets, let's get them ready. The best part, we're gonna really love this. We worked hard. Lots of body parts, Scott. Lots of work. So, yeah, okay. You can start if you want in a sort of with a blanket folded, and then put kind of like where your hips are going to be here. And then we'll do like, it could be a little bit of a back bend, but eventually I'm going to bring you off of that. Like that will come out. So if you're not in the mood, once you're in Shavasana to move around again, then don't do this one. Just let yourself lay down. So I'm going to do it just in case one of you are doing it. And then get your other blanket ready so that you can wrap it around your legs and your feet. Hopefully have another one for your head and your body. Or a sweatshirt. Or a shirt. Something for your eyes. And then the best part, always supporting your head and neck. They've worked hard. So, and they do every day. So we're folding our blankets like a square, and then you can fold it one more time. If you're in Shavasana, then you can roll those corners under. So if you're not doing the back bend, you're just doing Shavasana, and this is where your head's gonna go. And you'll have to see where your head actually lands. And maybe scooch this and stuff. Or sorry, not scooch it, because you'll be on the blanket. If you're in the back bend, then you don't need the head one yet. So hips, either right or left, come parallel with the front of the chair. And you can bring your right hand down and left, kind of fall back to size, what's it called, spin around. So that your legs can be up. Start to ease yourself back. For me now, I'm going to move this under my hips, this blanket if you're doing the back bend. So the bottom of my shoulders, like my, those pointy parts just beneath my shoulders, almost like under your armpits. The blanket stops when it gets there. So it doesn't go under the shoulders, just, that sounds weird. Just beneath the armpits. Arms can come out to the sides. I forgot to cover our feet, so you can bring them up and you can wrap them tightly. That feels so good sometimes. And you don't have to hold on. It's like a mummy legs. And then cover yourself wherever you'd like. The torso, the head, the eyes. I'm gonna let you know when to come out of this back bend part if you're in it. In the meantime, just enjoy the opening right now. The opening of the heart. If you're in the back bend, you can begin to just breathe fully in and exhale out. Bringing one knee in toward the chest and then the other. And then exhaling to the left or to the side you have room on. And then as you inhale, pushing down on the hands to rise up to a seated position or kneeling. And then we can take that blanket and open it up. No rush. Get there when you get there. And you can also take the other blanket. If it feels too high, then maybe you don't fold it again, but I'm going to try it with a fold and then tuck it. But sometimes you might just do it this way. But I'm not sure. So we're going to try it the full way. So folding it back the way we had it and then tucking. And it goes right on top of the other one. Gently moving yourself back. And again, you can do one of two things. You can go straight legs or keep your legs up. If your legs go straight, you want to go the same height down there. But I'm going to wrap my feet again, my legs, and bring them back up to the chair. This time not in a back bend because my whole back is the same height, except for that little bit at the tops of my shoulders. Tiny bit of extra blanket here. And then the head, as the corners curl in and go right under, supporting the occipital bones, right? Those are the things that really, it's like a cradle. And then any fidgeting you need to do to bring your legs so they can feel supported. Cover up, and really if you have something to cover the eyes, it's really closes the deal. You can let go. If your hands are cold, maybe more blankets. Breathing in fully. Feel the newness in the body, the healing. Breathe it out, all the love that's surrounding you. Shavasana. Next inhale that you take, let it be nice and slow and deep, filling yourself all the way up, maybe holding it for a moment. And as you release it, let it go back down that same path, nice and slowly and fully. Navel going right back toward your spine. So that you can take a nice full inhale again into all that new space. Bring some tiny movements to your toes, maybe to the mouth with a smile or a jaw movement. Fingers move and dance. eventually bringing one knee toward the chest and then the other, bottoms of the feet to the chest, or the chair. And then if you need to shimmy up a little before you roll to the side, you can do that, or if not, as you're ready, exhaling over to the side, giving yourself that moment again to feel your breath, breathe your body. And eventually, lovingly making your way up, head can follow the heart. And once you're seated, take that moment again to just know that you're held. Know the universe has you. You're free to open up and send out your unconditional love. So inhaling, arms come out, stretch them out, fingers out, right up to the sky. Look up. Reactivate that energy, that openness again, and then exhale, palms together right down to heart center as the head bows to the heart. The light and love that is inside of me honors the light and love inside of you and the miracle that is you. Namaste.
Namaste.